In a peaceful village cradled between verdant mountains and a meandering river, there lived a wise and revered monk named Haruto. His wisdom was legendary, and people from distant lands traveled to seek his counsel. Haruto's abode was a simple hut perched at the edge of the village, where the whispers of the river mingled with the rustling of leaves, creating an aura of serene tranquility. One sunny morning, a troubled young man named Kaito arrived at Haruto's doorstep. Kaito had spent his life trying to appease everyone around him, his family, his friends, even strangers. Their judgments and opinions had weighed heavily on him, steering him away from his own desires and dreams. This constant interference had left him feeling lost and devoid of peace. Haruto welcomed Kaito with a gentle smile and motioned for him to sit on a mat inside the humble hut. The room was sparsely furnished, with only a low wooden table, a few cushions, and an array of vibrant plants. The simplicity of the space exuded a sense of calm. "Master Haruto," Kaito began, his voice tinged with desperation, "I am lost. I have tried to please everyone around me, but in doing so, I have lost myself. How can I find peace and clarity in my life?" Haruto listened patiently, his eyes reflecting deep understanding. After a moment of silence, he handed Kaito a small, beautifully carved wooden box. "Inside this box lies the key to your peace," Haruto said. Eager to find the solution to his troubles, Kaito opened the box, only to find it empty. Confused and disappointed, he looked up at Haruto, who smiled kindly. "Close your eyes," Haruto instructed softly. "Imagine you are the river outside. You flow freely, untroubled by the stones in your path or the leaves that fall upon you. You move at your own pace, carving your own course." Kaito closed his eyes and envisioned the river. He felt its flow, its unwavering path, and a sense of liberation began to seep into his heart. Haruto continued, "The river faces many obstacles, stones that block its way, leaves that drift upon its surface. Yet, it continues to flow, undeterred and unaltered by these external factors. It shapes its path through persistence and inner strength." Opening his eyes, Kaito felt a wave of understanding wash over him. Haruto's words resonated deeply, teaching him that his life, like the river, should be guided by his own inner purpose, not by the external noise and interference of others. Haruto then shared a story from his own past. "When I was young," he began, "I, too, was swayed by the opinions and expectations of others. I sought validation and approval, allowing their words to dictate my path. It wasn't until I spent time alone by the river, observing its relentless flow, that I understood the importance of inner guidance. The river taught me to trust myself, to find my own way, undisturbed by the noise around me." Kaito listened intently, absorbing the wisdom of Haruto's words. The old monk's story illustrated the power of self-reliance and the importance of tuning out external interferences. "Remember, Kaito," Haruto said softly, "the river's strength lies in its persistence and its refusal to be diverted by obstacles. Flow with your own purpose, and let no one else determine your path." Determined to apply this newfound wisdom, Kaito spent the following weeks by the river, meditating and reflecting on his life. He learned to listen to his own heart and mind, letting the opinions of others drift by like stones and leaves, never allowing them to alter his course. Over time, Kaito found the peace and clarity he had long sought. He began to make decisions that aligned with his true self, unburdened by the judgments of others. His life, once chaotic and directionless, became a harmonious flow, guided by his inner strength and purpose. Years passed, and Kaito grew into a man of great wisdom and inner peace. He often shared the story of the river and the empty box with those who came to him for guidance, teaching them to trust in themselves and to never let anyone interfere with their life's journey. One day, a young woman named Aiko, burdened by similar struggles, arrived at Kaito's home. She had heard of his wisdom and sought his counsel. Kaito welcomed her warmly and, much like Haruto had done for him, handed her a small, intricately carved wooden box. "Inside this box lies the key to your peace," Kaito said. Aiko opened the box and found it empty. Puzzled, she looked at Kaito, who smiled and said, "Close your eyes. Imagine you are the river outside. Flow freely, untroubled by the stones in your path or the leaves that fall upon you. Move at your own pace, carving your own course." Aiko followed his instructions, and as she envisioned the river, she began to understand the essence of Kaito's wisdom. The river, undeterred by obstacles, flowed with a purpose that came from within. She felt a sense of freedom and clarity she had never known before. The river's strength lies in its persistence and its refusal to be diverted by obstacles, Kaito echoed Haruto's words. Flow with your own purpose, and let no one else determine your path. Aiko left with a heart full of gratitude and a mind clear with purpose. She embraced the lesson of the river, letting go of the need to please others and finding her own way. And so, the wisdom of Haruto continued to flow, like the river, through the lives of all who embraced it, teaching them to trust in themselves and to never let anyone interfere with their life's journey.